especially Martinez MMA Minute. We're here with Danny Mitchell. The last time we saw you at that Superior Challenge, you just defeated Besam Youssef. Now you've gone from sort of a Swedish promotion to the biggest promotion in the world. How does that upgrade feel?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, this is the goal. This is the pinnacle. This is what everybody wants. So yeah, I'm glad to be here.
And you won your last fight by submission. Or well, do you feel like that fight? What do you take from that fight? The positives into this fight?
The positives with that is just that I'm always ready to fight. I took that fight on short notice, and I felt really good in the fight, nice and relaxed. So yeah, I just feel like I'm ready. I'm just going to stay ready. So yeah, it's good.
And you're fighting Igor Araujo, Brazilian, very skilled submission artist. You're also a very skilled submission artist. Who do you feel is better on the ground?
It's tough to tell until we get hold of each other. Who's going to know? But yeah, he's from watching him, he's very similar to me. He plays like a similar game on the ground as well, and it's interesting for me to watch him actually and see how he moves and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll be glad to get hold of him and see what happens.
You've got a sort of a tendency for a bit more unusual and spectacular submissions. Do you feel like maybe you take more risks on the ground?
Yeah, I'm a risk taker, obviously taking fights on short notice and things like that. Yeah. I like a bit of gambling now and again as well, so I think I'm definitely a risk taker. And at the end of the day, that's what people want to see. It's you can play the game safe, and that's all okay, but the fans want to see that. Fans want to see you jump for something crazy, and that's what I'm about.
Now, something else I wanted to speak to you about, and I'm sure you've probably been asked about this a couple of times already, but your nickname,
yes,
the Cheesecake Assassin. You've got to tell us the story behind that. What happened there?
Yeah, it came from a while ago. One of my early pro fights, and I'd made weight, and my opponent, I think he'd missed weight by a few pounds, so he's jogging around in a sauna suit. So I just sent one of my friends to the shop. He gets me this cheesecake, and then I just sit and eat it, and then the guy makes weight, and then I end up getting interviewed, and I'm still eating this cheesecake, and then I think it just sort of came from there. But I have got a real sweet tooth. I always like a nice bit of cake. So
do you think you might make that a ritual? After every weigh-in, you might just start eating a cheesecake.
That is the ritual. That is the ritual anyway.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's just something I do. But to be fair, I mean, after a weigh-in, you need like liquid carbs. You need that energy, and it is quite a good thing to get in, really. So, but yeah, it's not like something I just jumped on. I've always been a big cake eater.
Fair enough.
Sometimes when we see two grapplers going at it, they tend to cancel out each other's grappling. It becomes a striking match. How do you feel about that potentially happening, just becoming a kickboxing match?
Yeah, that's great. I mean, fans like to see people getting punched in the face, and it's the easiest form of, you can sit there and it's easy to watch two guys hitting each other. So yeah, if you want a kickboxing match, then let's throw down.
And how do you match up your striking skills against his? I believe he only has one win by TKO, whereas you have 3 or 4?
Yeah, I think I've got 3 wins by TKO, and I've also boxed professionally as well, and fought in other stand-up styles. So yeah, I think I might have the edge striking, but this is MMA, and strikers get knocked out by grapplers. Who knows? Again, it's the unexpected is going to happen. So I'm just going to get in there and go with it.